Welcome to the One Team, One Dream YouTube channel. My name is Sandy Morris, Star Consultant of Region 3, which is Australia, New Zealand for Scentsy. So if you are a new consultant or you're considering becoming a consultant, you have come to the right episode of this channel because I'm about to go through and provide you with some great information that I believe will help kickstart your journey with Scentsy. Now, just a bit about our team. So we are consultants between, again, Region 3 of Australia and New Zealand who are looking to really provide any consultant out there or anyone that wants to become a consultant with some great information that's going to help you better understand of what Scentsy can provide you or what you need to do depending on what your goals are that you want to achieve within this business. So let's get started. So first of all, congratulations on taking a huge step. Now you're at the phase where it's like, okay, should I consider it? What are the opportunities involved? Why am I doing this? And what can I gain from it? So I guess on your checklist of things to do, the most important part of this is your why, right? You need to understand why you've chosen to even consider doing Scentsy in the first place and really tap into that, because your why will determine where your journey goes from here. And it could be that you're looking for a side hustle. So you might be working full time, you already have this full on life and you just want something on the side to be able to cover any expenses that you need to, that your current income doesn't. You might also be looking to just have fun. If there's one thing I can say about this business of being in Scentsy, sorry, that's my dog, is that there is so much opportunity regardless of what you were searching for and why you're searching for it. You have definitely come to the right place to find out more about it. Have you actually thought of a business name? Because when you do sign up to become an independent Scentsy consultant, you will be required to pick a name that will be in reference to the website or personal website that you're going to be sharing with the ones that you love. What you should be mindful of if you haven't yet signed up is that when you are choosing your business name, just ensure that it doesn't contain the word Scentsy in it or anything that sounds like Scentsy. So it might sound like it, but it is spelled differently. Just know based on our current compliance and guidelines that it cannot contain that. Another point is social media. Social media is a great platform for you to be able to utilize it for your business purposes as well. Firstly, that business name also is available on these social media platforms to make it easier for your customers and your loved ones to be able to follow your journey as well. Think about a theme. So is there a theme that you love, or is there a color that you prefer, or is there a style that you love? That's going to determine what the ultimate look of your page will be like and how it will appeal to others as well. If you are an existing consultant and you're also watching this video, that's okay too, because you can always restart. There's nothing wrong with updating your social media platforms or themes to your liking as you phase throughout your Scentsy journey as well. Do you need to create a separate bank account? Have you thought about how you're going to manage the financial side of your business? Now, yes, your customers will be able to purchase directly from your personal website, but as an independent Scentsy consultant, you can also take personal orders on behalf of customers. You can also host special party orders as well. And in those instances, it might not be a case of you getting card details from the customer. They might choose to opt to just either give you cash or transfer funds to you as well. You need to create a separate email address, all right, for your business. If you're choosing to register via your personal email address, it just means that any correspondence will come via that email address to you. However, you can always change it after the fact, but it's just something to think about in the meantime. This next point is a very, very important point, and it is to start talking to your friends and your family about Scentsy, okay? Because ultimately, these are going to be some of your first customers that are going to purchase your products from you. So you want to be creating that hype. You want to be, spreading the Scentsy word. Have you heard about Scentsy? This is something that I'm considering doing. You want to start talking to people, building that hype, getting as much exposure out there if you can before you even start, because that will help you once you are registered. Now you can do this by contacting them over text, emails, your social media platforms. You think about it, if you're currently working and you go to work, if you're a mother and you go to, your child's daycare, or you go to school, these are the people that you want to start talking to about joining Scentsy to be able to help you upon signing up as well. Also, another great tip is to start doing your research online. And what I mean by that is you think about all of the social media platforms that are available to us, but you also think about the search engines that are available to you. So look up your Facebook, look into YouTube, look into Instagram, look into Pinterest, look on Google. There is so much information and images there for you to be able to get a better understanding about the Scentsy products. Also websites, definitely look on Scentsy's website, because they've got all of the products there for you to get a better understanding of. It could be learning things like categories of the scents that we do offer, the products that we offer, the ranges. There's a clearance section, so there's so much you can learn before you've even signed up. And lastly, speak to the person who you're going to sign up to confirm if there's anything else that you can better do to get yourself prepared for when you do actually get to the point of becoming a consultant. Because if you prepare beforehand, it just makes the process so much easier once you're registered. So those are all of the tips that you can do before you even sign up to become a consultant. And if you haven't already done them yet, it's definitely something to take into consideration to make it easier for your journey going forward. Now we get to the stage of when you have actually signed up. So once you sign up to become an independent Scentsy consultant, you would have received an email, and it's a welcome email to give you access to a dashboard or a workstation to be able to do some registering of information as well. You will also have ordered one type of a starter kit. Now, at the moment, Scentsy currently has a few different ways in which you can get your starter kit. Now, you can either pay the full price, which varies between Australia and New Zealand, or you might have actually hosted a party where you've been able to either earn a kit or potentially sign up for a reduced host exclusive kit as well. Whichever one it may be, bear in mind that there's going to be time between you signing up to you actually receiving the kit. But what I don't want you to do is wait until that kit arrives before you start your business. You can start your business as soon as you have registered, because you will now have access to a personal website, which you can share that link with your family and your friends. You can share that link with anyone so that they're able to shop the products that are available on your personal website to purchase as soon as you get started. What you also can do is start looking into Scentsy Facebook pages or Instagram pages available to you where you can actually join to be part of these groups. These groups offer things like flyers. They offer tips and tricks, tips and hacks. There could be games that you want to use for your Scentsy business. There is such a huge amount, I cannot tell you how much amount of groups and pages that are available for you to utilize for your Scentsy business. So definitely get into that, as well as YouTube, because there's a lot of great consultants throughout the world who really love to share what they know and what they have learned throughout Scentsy to make it easier for everyone else, and just like we're doing right now. You also need to organize a one-on-one catch-up with your sponsor, because you need to get to know who your sponsor is. Your sponsor will actually go through and give you a lot of great information to help you, like navigating your dashboard, how to place an order. It could be how to advertise, whatever the reason may be. It's definitely great to get to know your sponsor. So if for any reason they haven't reached out to you, definitely make it a point to reach out to them as well. What you also need to start looking at is who will your audience be? So when you think about a business, right? Every business always looks for who their customer base is going to be, who the audience will be, who are you trying to appeal to. The good thing about Scentsy is there is a lot of training information available to you on your dashboard or workstation that you will be able to search to help you better understand what type of tools they have available to get you started off as well. But one of the ones that really resonated with me was the top 100. Now, the top 100 is a list that you will make up, whether it's before you started Scentsy or throughout your Scentsy journey, which you will ultimately be editing throughout the whole process anyways, because the top 100 consists of your top 100 potential customers. And these customers are either going to be your friends, your family, your work colleagues. It would be friends of friends, friends of family, family of friends. Like, there's so many opportunities there for you to be able to share your business with them. And you think of not just them, you also look at the likes of your doctor. Do you have a vet? Do you go get your nails done regularly? Do you get your hair cut regularly or dyed regularly? Think of all these places that you've crossed paths with people who you've built relationships with. It could even be at the post office. It could be at the grocery store, wherever it is. Like if you're going to Coles, Woolies, Countdown, wherever it is, you might have potentially built relationships with people that you don't even realize at the time. How are you going to communicate with your customers? So when you think back to you as a person, how do you like to communicate with people? Are you the type that likes to text more? Or do you like to communicate over social media? Or do you just like a good old phone call? Whatever it may be, you want to start tapping into the strengths of your communication skills, because ultimately this is a business of relationship building. You are building a business that is going to rely on you having to have great communication skills with your customers. Now, if it's always best practice to do what you're comfortable with most, but always be open to different forms of communication. Get to know your communication style, what works for you, and once you figure it out, type up or just have a little message there ready to go as to how you're going to introduce your business into the people that you love's lives, because that will make it easier for you to build on that relationship with them. But what I don't want you to forget is that at the end of the day, we've got to be genuine to these people, right? It's not just about getting business. Also, you really need to learn how to navigate that workstation. Our Scentsy workstation has so much information on there, from placing orders, any news or articles of updates within Scentsy. So I want you to get into the habit of checking your workstation on the regular, whether it be every morning or every night, as long as you're checking that every day, because that also tells you how you're progressing as a consultant. It also tells you, gives you marketing materials. So if you're not a social media or a technologically savvy person, wow, that was a big word. If you are not that type of person, they've already got marketing materials there for you to use. There's a lot of celebration of success. There's a lot of reward and recognition on there. You've also got your own consultant store. So if you want to purchase products for marketing purposes, it could be samples, it could be bags, t-shirts, business cards. That is all available to you on your dashboard or your workstation as well. What will also be available to you on the dashboard is the first things first checklist. Now, this is an absolutely amazing checklist because it tells you it gives you a great amount of information and videos to get you started as well. And I want you to really take your time and navigate through those sessions, because they will ultimately show you a lot of great processes and how to locate certain things to make it easier for you once you get up and running. Because you might be busy in life, right? You might have work full time, you've got a family, you've got all these commitments. If you take your time up front to do your research and better prepare yourself on what is yet to come, it will make your journey so much easier and you'll be a lot more confident from it as well. There's some great apps that you can access on your dashboard, one of them being Photo5 for Scentsy. So if you're not the type of person that is creative and knows how to use all of these other applications where you can create your own content, you've also got Photo5 for Scentsy. And this is a subscription that you can opt to sign in for or sign up for. And that will allow you to be able to utilize Scentsy products You can change your backgrounds. There's templates on there. So if you're not the type of person that can, for example, put a border of Scentsy around your photo, Scentsy has already thought of that for you, and Photofy has supported that as well. Even design your own business cards on there. You can do posts for your feeds, right? Or your story. It's all on there for you to use, and it's all ready to go. It's just a matter of you picking what your preference is and then editing it to your style. The other app that is available to you is called the AMI app. It's a follow-up system. So if you are the type of person that struggles with follow-ups or struggles with schedules to be able to maintain that constant follow-up with your customers, right? Because they've then purchased a product from you. So you want to hear back from them. You want to hear what they have to say. You want reviews. You want feedback. You want to be able to keep that communication line open. And that's what the AMI app is there for. That is a follow-up system so that it will send you reminders when you need to touch base with a customer who may have purchased an order through your website or through you directly. And it's a great way to have it there. It's like your set and forget system, so that it's going to remind you when you can do things. It's also got options in there to set your goals. And then the other great thing about it is, even though it's giving you the reminder to send the follow-up, it will also create a generic template for you to be able to use. But even better, which I absolutely love, is you can personalize that message that you send to customers as well. You've also got your Scentsy Pay portal. Now, I don't know about you, but I know when it's time to get paid, you need to be able to have an account set up to get paid into. And that is exactly what the Scentsy Pay portal is. So you will be receiving a separate email to register for the Scentsy Pay portal. This can also take up to 10 business days. So always make sure, if you're not getting it into your standard email inbox, check your junk mail. It might have come through as spam. But if after that 10 days you haven't received an email notification, you can always contact the consultant supports. Now, if you have gone through and done all of these steps and you feel like, yep, I'm ready to go, I'm confident, I think I've got this now, I've got a great understanding of the Scentsy business, how it works, how I go as an independent Scentsy consultant, you can now also host your first Scentsy party. Don't be afraid of hosting your first Scentsy party as your actual launch party, because whilst you may not know all of the information or you may not feel confident, there may actually be another Scentsy consultant or even your sponsor that will be able to attend and support you through the journey. But not only that, even if you don't have that opportunity because you live in a separate country to your sponsor, or you don't know anyone personally in the country that you're in, or even in the city that you're in, you can always just bring them over and learn together. There's nothing wrong with a bit of honesty. If there's one thing I know about this business, is you should always be honest with your people. If you don't know something, that's okay. You will learn with them, and it makes that process so much more rewarding to know that you've got people here who have appreciated the time that you've spent with them, and vice versa. So think about your first 15 days when you sign up to become a consultant, because you may be eligible to earn the Shooting Star Award. What I absolutely love about Scentsy is their reward and recognition program that helps you build the requirements to further your business if that's what you're trying to achieve. So in your first 15 days, you've got the opportunity to start making those sales, getting those funds through, getting those orders through, to be able to enhance your actual kit that's going to be arriving. What this means for you is you can add products to that kit so that you get to use more of the Scentsy products up front, so that you're then able to have these conversations with your customers as well. When you sign up to become an independent Scentsy consultant, your title will be known as an essential consultant. That means that you've got the opportunity to then level up in the stages of your ranking or title within Scentsy. If you want to know more information about what is entailed in leveling up to become certified, do yourselves a favor and start looking for that monthly compensation plan. If you cannot locate it on your dashboard under the training material available to you, reach out to your sponsor or reach out to another team member or another consultant that you may be in contact with, and they will be able to provide you with that great information as well. You also need to understand how you're going to be paid, whether you're in Australia or in New Zealand. So if you need to find out more information about that, reach out to your sponsor or your team to be able to find out what the conversion will be, because as we know, this is an American brand. We are based either in Australia or New Zealand, so we need to understand what the conversion will be, which is even better. If you feel like you will get a wealth of knowledge from joining my team, feel free to click the link that's going to be included in this video as well. But please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel to find out some more amazing information from our team as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have the most amazing day today and that you enjoy your Scentsy journey whilst doing it as well. Keep watching. Bye.